Hi guys, this is Mommy Arte and welcome back to my channel. And today I'm going to show you how I do my full foundation, full coverage look. Like literally thicker for special occasion foundation makeup. But before we start, if you're new to my channel, please don't forget to subscribe and click that subscribe button right there. And like this video. And let's start now. So the first product that I'm going to put is my Fix Plus. Yes, Fix Plus Fix Spray from MAC Cosmetics. After that, I'm going to put my ever favorite Natural Radiance from MAC Cosmetics. One full pump is enough for my full face. So you can use a sponge if you like, or a brush, whichever works with you. But today I'm going to use my brush for this. I'm going to use my brush. Spread it all over. If you guys are asking what does a primer do, is it's the bridge between your skin and your makeup. So you don't want your skin to have a problem after putting the makeup. So to avoid that issue, primer is very important. But before you put on your primer, make sure you put a moisturizer also, because moisturizer is a different thing than a primer. Now let's go to the foundation. I am going to use MAC Cosmetics Studio Fix Foundation NW30. NW30. It's quite dark for me and it's a bit warmer. But because I want to warm my skin first before I put yellow, because I don't want to look too deadly pale with yellow. So, I mean, I'm olive undertone, but I like to warm it up. When it's a special occasion, I want to do a lot of warming with my skin. Alright, because in the nighttime, it's a different light. So, this time I'm going to use a sponge. So with a sponge, I'm going to start here in my cheeks. I'm going to tap it. Tapping is my technique because it covers a lot. It covers those little pigmentation that you want it to cover. And of course, the tapping also must be very fast. Okay? Try to make it as fast as you can because you don't want to dry up the whole foundation in the sponge. So make it as quick as possible. So let's go in the other side. So tapping. So when you tap it, don't forget this side closer to your ear. Tapping only until this part where your eyes, under eye. Okay? Then a little bit in the forehead. Okay, keep tapping. The reason I choose a darker color is because, you know, in the night time, there's gonna be a lot of picture taking. There's gonna be a lot of lights. There's gonna be a lot of people. But for me, the most important is when someone take a picture of me and all the flashes are there, it bounces back. So when you see your picture, whatever, wherever it's taken, the face is so white. So I don't like that. So I always choose darker color, which I really don't mind if I become more bronzy. I don't really mind. I like bronze. It makes you look more normal in the pictures. But hey, if you like lighter color, it's up to you. It is your will. It is your happiness. But I'm just saying, This is my technique. If you want to see that the makeup is really nice and the color of your foundation is really good, is to take a picture with flash, and then you will know if it's the right one or not. Alright, so I didn't put anything under my eye area. I avoid it because I'm gonna put something else right there. So there's nothing left in the back of my hand. So whatever is left in your sponge, just blend it going down to your neck. Don't forget your neck. Okay, just a little bit. Now the neck is different, depends on what is the style of your dress. If it's turtleneck, of course, you're not gonna go all the way to your neck. But if it's a little bit open and you want it to look more even, then you just blend it all the way down, and you can add more foundation if you like. But I prefer you use a brush when going to your neck, so that it will spread more fine looking. I look okay. I mean, I like it. If I want to make more cover, then I'm gonna have to add concealer. MAC Cosmetic concealer, the duo one. It's duo because you can choose the color whatever you like. So I always choose, one is cool color and one is a warmer color. So I'm gonna go to the warmer first, which is similar to my foundation, and I'm just gonna hide something that the foundation wasn't able to cover. So probably here, just tiny bit here, tiny here, a little bit here. This is very important to cover because some women, they have darker or greenish because of the vein color around here, so make sure you cover it a little bit. So we'll go now a bit to my freckle. Go a little bit here because I see those green veins. You can still see it. So I'm gonna cover a bit more. So covering very thick now, and I'm feeling it. So a bit here also, and a bit more here. You can still see it. Don't forget to put a little bit on your brow bone, because you don't want to leave it different color. Just like that. Keep tapping. If you want to see something there, keep tapping. Yeah, that's my technique. Tapping technique. And more in my freckles. More, a little bit more. Don't forget this part of your nose. This part. This part. Don't forget this corner. Try not to put a lot in your nose because the T-zone gets really oily and it's a lot to handle afterwards. So my brow bone and my brow bone. It's thicker looking now. I think that's okay. Right? So now we're going to my concealer in my under eye. So there's a little bit more left in my sponge, so I'm just gonna tap it a little bit in this corner. Okay, just gonna tap it first. I'm gonna warm it with the warm concealer that I had earlier here. Okay, now I'm just gonna add a little bit, and that's it. Now I'm gonna change my color to a cool color. This one. This cool color. I'm gonna put it on top of the concealer that I just put earlier here. So if you notice, I am putting it here like sideways because I'm trying to follow exactly the lines. Not because I wanted to put so much product in my lines, but because I don't want to fill in those gaps in my lines. So if you're gonna do your concealer, don't look your eyes up like this and then keep putting the product. No, because when you look up and you put the product, okay, you're covering it, but when you look straight, the lines are all gonna show and become more visible. And there you go, there you have so many lines. You don't want that. I'm sure you don't want that. People are looking at you like 2 feet, you know, she has so much fine lines. You don't want that. So try to be as normal, looking straight when you do your concealer. So I'm just looking straight in my mirrors, and then I'm just gonna tap it like that. I'm putting a little bit here, but I'm trying not to look. I'm I'm trying not to put my eyes up. Sorry about my English. So yeah, it's getting covered. Look at that. Look at that cover. So covered. What do you think? Now let me do the other side. Just like that. Same technique. Same technique. Okay. Same technique. Right here. So it's giving me more coverage now than literally earlier, like you see my dark circles. Now I look much better, I guess. So look at that. That's my full coverage technique, how I do it. You can put a little bit more in the cupid bow because you want to highlight this later on. So that's how I do a full cover foundation for nighttime. It was actually quick because it was quick. Okay, I love it. Okay, there's a bonus with this look. I'm not gonna put any powder because I have a very dry skin, and I want to look and create a glowy, radiant skin on a nighttime. I want people to look at me. I have a very shiny, no, not shiny, but dewy skin look. I want people to look at me and look like a mannequin. I want people to look at me, my skin is like a mannequin because it's really dewy. I want that finish. So I'm not gonna put any powder. So I'm gonna show you how I do that dewy looking skin. I have this cream highlighter from MAC Cosmetics and the name is Shell. I really need another replacement for this, but I want to finish, so I'll show you how I do it. So I use the same sponge. I'm gonna grab a bit of product and tap it into my cheekbones. Right here. Right here. If possible, try to tap it around your cheekbones. Okay? Do you see that? I see it. Now put a little bit here on your nose area. You want to look like really glowing skin, really healthy skin. That's how I do it. a little bit on a cupid bow, and your chin, and a little bit in your forehead. I'm not gonna put any powder on this because I want it to look really, really dewy. Dewy, you see that? Dewy skin. This I need to put right here. If you want to make sure that you're not wasting this one, there's an easy way to do it. You use your fingers. So I'm gonna get a bit of product and I'm gonna tap it, but it's gonna take a lot of time to do it. So I'm just showing you ways how you can put it. Alright, I am looking like literally glowy. My skin is super glowy. Now this finger is giving me a lot of time, so I'm going back to my sponge. And that's how. Oh, sorry. That's how I do it. All right. Do I look like super dewy now? Do I look super dewy now? Alright, I got everything right. So this is how I do my full foundation, full cover on a nighttime. Well, this is how I really do it. Well guys, this is how I do my full face foundation, full cover, dewy finish. That's how I do it. And yeah, pretty much I'm really full cover. This is how, for a nighttime, this is really good. Or for a pictorial photo shoot, you have a prenup wedding that you're doing, this is really the perfect cover for pictures. And I think that's it. On my next video, you're gonna see how I did my red, dark, bloody lips. And I'm gonna show you a technique that is very easy to do. And that's a wrap. Thank you so much for tuning in. Thank you for keeping with me on how I did my full foundation coverage and how I did a bonus of dewy makeup. Don't forget to thumbs up if you like this video and subscribe to my channel, and also the bell to get notified for my upcoming videos.